Canon 16mm RF f2.8. This is a good vlogging alternative lens to the 15-35, the 16-35 Mark 1, 2, and 3, or the 16-35 f4. I have my thoughts on it, but I want to show you guys a real world vlogging test and show you guys how good this thing is as a vlogging lens. Now, I don't know how many of you are vloggers or not, but that is something these ultra wide lenses are always referred to as vlogging style lenses. So that's why I'm doing this today. Do more of a vlog kind of setup to kind of show you guys what you guys can expect with this lens as a vlogging lens. I'm currently in my garage right now, gonna be doing a workout. You guys have seen it already. It's a mess. Don't judge me. Me and my wife have been saying since we moved in this place we get this garage organized before every summer. We have not yet done it. We have done small bits and pieces, but it is still a big work in progress. Alright, so let's talk about the setup real quick. So right now with the 16mm f2.8 RF lens, I'm using the Canon EOS R body with the Rode Video Micro as my mic source. And when I will be walking around vlogging, I'll be using the Joby GorillaPod 3K. So just wanted to show you guys the setup. So what are some positives, some pros, some advantages of this small but powerful little lens? Is, well, for vlogging, you have this field of view. You have that 16mm field of view, you get that wide field of view that everyone loves and wants when they vlog. So that is definitely a big advantage. So another thing you get, again, with that wide field of view, you give the viewers that are watching your content, an idea of where you're at. It gives you, kind of brings them into the scene, which again, everyone that vlogs and has that wide, that wide field of view, that's something they want. They want to give their viewers an idea of where they're at. So this lens definitely does that for you. Workout done. I'm proud of myself. I've been sticking to that for the past 5 weeks. Dropped 11 pounds in 4 weeks. Gotta get rid of this spare tire down here. Kind of let myself go over the past year. Not very happy about that. So another thing you need to take into account if you are thinking about getting this lens for your RF mount camera is the footprint. The footprint is so small. I know we're all kind of used to some of these big time YouTube bloggers that have these massive bodies, these massive lenses for their vlogging setup. I think smaller is probably better. It's a lot easier to carry around, but I guess it's a personal preference. I like this setup personally myself. Here, let me show you how small this thing is real quick. See, look how small that is. Look how small it is. A lot smaller than if you follow Peter McKinnon for any amount of time. His setup used to be huge. Used to have the 1DX Mark II with the Rode Video Mic Pro, the Joby GorillaPod 5K, and the 16-35 f2.8 Mark III. That's a massive setup. So this is so much smaller, so much easier on your arm. You have to work out a bunch if you want to haul around a big ass kit like that other one, or something similar to that. Even they are with the 15-35. That is a massive setup. That is a heavy setup. It's a nice setup, but it is a heavy setup. So that's something to take into account if you want to get this 16mm f2.8 for your RF system, is the footprint that it has. So another thing you're going to have to consider, there are a few negatives when it comes to this lens, and one of them is it comes with no stabilization within the lens. Now, a hack that I've done with the EOS R is it does not have IBIS, but I just set it to the lowest setting for the electronic stabilization, and that seems to help with the stabilization. Plus, it is a wider angle lens, so that helps smooth things out as well. Alright guys, so the last little quirk, not sure how you would say that. I guess the last little issue you guys might want to think about when it comes to using this lens as a vlogging lens is it is a prime lens. And what I mean by that is you don't have the ability to do this. You don't have the ability to crop in and get these intimate shots like this. The shots that really draw your viewers in. If you want to have a conversation, you want to tell them something. Casey Neistat made this very popular in a lot of his vlogs. He'd have a lot of, his your wide angle walking around talking, your locked off shots on the tripod, and then your intimate, your close-in shots like this, that draw the viewers in. Now the way I'm able to do this with this prime lens is because I am shooting with the EOS R. When I have been vlogging most of the video, I'm shooting 1080p to get the full width of the sensor. With the EOS R, as you all know, it has a 1.74 times crop, so crop sync gets me this tight look like this. But if you're not shooting with the R and you're shooting with the R6, R5, R3, there's not much crop on that, so you might have to resort to APS-C mode, which I don't know if that's something you want to do. So again, it's just something you have to think about whether you want to use this lens as a vlogging lens. Alright guys, so this is the final thing I'm going to leave you with is, at the end of the day, this lens, or really any other lens that you have or any camera body you have, is just a tool that helps, just going to help you create whatever it is you're creating, whether it's a vlog, whether it's a film, whether it's a short film, whether it's social media content, whether it's photography. All those things are just tools. At the end of the day, story is what fucking matters. Story is king.
Story is all that matters. Story is golden.
If your story sucks, no matter what kind of gear you guys have, no one's gonna really care to watch it or view it, buy it, whatever the case is. So again, story is the biggest thing you need to worry about when it comes to making content. All this stuff like this 16mm, it's just a tool to help you create something. With that said, do I think this is a good vlogging lens? Hell yes I do. I think this is a great vlogging lens. It does everything you need to do. It has your wide field of view that everyone wants when they vlog. Does it have its issues? Of course it does. But at the end of the day, it will do what you need it to do if you're trying to vlog, or if you're trying to just do photos, landscape photography, street photography, whatever it is, it will do that. Just realize it does have its faults. For the $299, it is a great vlogging option, especially if you're trying to vlog and have the best possible product you can have on a budget. I definitely recommend it. I have no problem having this in my kit. If it was mine, I'm renting this and I have to return it this Friday. So I gotta say bye to it here real soon, but I definitely enjoyed my time with it. Anyways guys, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys at the next video. Have a good one.